Baby, don't be oh god, husband. You guys, welcome back to Mofe and Daniel's channel.
Ta-da.
No, welcome back to my channel. I promised you guys that I was going to do my channel.
Our channel.
God, this is my husband, by the way, if you don't know. The crown on my head, the sugar in my tea, the cockroach in my cupboard, the everything in my life.
And this is my wife, by the way.
After God. Right. So I promised you guys, no jokes, let's be serious.
Yeah.
I promised you guys that 1 year later I'll come for an update with my husband. The last time I did an update video was when we lived here for 6 months. If you've not watched that video, I'll link it up below so you guys can watch it. When we clocked 6 months in the UK, I made a video about our progress, the plans we had, things we regretted we didn't do, and things, I just said a lot of things in the video. Watch it, I'll link it above here. Right, so this is officially our 1 year video. Yay! We've officially been living in the UK for 1 year. The 10th of September, in fact, the 9th was when we got to Heathrow, but 10th is when we stepped our foot in Swansea. So I would say 9th/10th of September. 9th/10th of September was when we moved into the UK in 2022. That was last year. Right, so how has it been? That's why I brought him. I don't just want it to be my point of view. So let me just tell you guys now, this man, not like I forced him, I preached and prayed for him to be here. So most of this video I'll be the one talking. I'll talk a lot more than he will talk. So yeah, you guys should understand that, and don't say, oh, she's talking too much, she's not allowing him to talk. That is how that first video we did, how we met. I was talking a lot, and somebody went to comment, you're not allowing the man talk. He does not want to talk. He's not interested in talking. So he'll talk, but not as much as I will. Okay, I'll cover up for him in so many places. Okay, so let's go on. First question, baby. How are you feeling 1 year later since you moved into the UK? It's your family, like you are the man of the house, you are the husband, you uprooted your family from Nigeria. We both agreed. I know I know it's the both of us, but I'm saying that the both of us decided that we would move here. But I believe I'm under authority, he's the head of this home. Yes, he is the head of this home. So if he says, if I say I want to move and he says no, we can't be here, right? So we moved from Nigeria last year. It's 1 year later. How are you feeling exactly? Please be truthful. Don't sugarcoat anything. Of course, you won't sugarcoat anything. I'm just telling you now.
Not sweet.
Because I want them to get the true things for the new guys that are just coming to know how it is moving to the UK, your family.
Yeah. It's very sweet now. You can't compare. I would say like
living in Nigeria.
I don't want to say Nigeria is good. Anyone wants to stay
Nigeria was actually very good to us, honestly. We didn't leave Nigeria because of greener pastures. We didn't leave Nigeria because Nigeria was a bad country. We left Nigeria because we had future plans.
I lost my dad in Nigeria, so that was what triggered me to live here. Because my dad was a pastor. Should I say?
Maybe not too deep, but he lost his dad back in Nigeria, and that was like the turning point. And it was due to negligence, really. It wasn't like
those guys now tried to kidnap them.
It's a whole story on its own. It's a crazy story. If we tell you the story, you guys will just start saying sorry, and I don't want pity party. But is that your phone, babe? Should I get it for you? Let me get it for you.
Hello, I did, yeah.
Sorry for the break in transmission, guys. Our friends called us, so we had to answer that. So where were we? In Nigeria, a tragic accident happened, and he lost his dad. So it just gave him that disconnect from Nigeria. Really, that was what triggered his move from Nigeria. We've not really told you guys why we decided to leave Nigeria. I don't think we've made that video yet, and I'm sure our friends in Nigeria will be wondering, because my husband is a businessman, 100%. Like he doesn't even want to get 9 to 5. It's not in his calling, it's not in his DNA. But for him to just up and leave, many of our friends were shocked. Like, Daniel, you leave Nigeria, but he just had to leave at that time. We didn't plan it. It was like a very, very quick decision for us, and I'm glad we are here. Right. So how has it been for you? Maybe when you said sweet, it's like it's land of make and honey. You just jump and sweet is not the. Can you give them how has it been on the scale of 1 to 10? What would you rate your relocation experience?
Yeah, like now it's like 9. 9? Yeah, 9.
My husband really likes this country, and I do too.
No, not because I don't like really like the country. Like everything works now. Like in Nigeria now. You're driving, especially people like us that have small stature like this. Like, you're driving, police will stop you.
You know all those things.
Today I woke up, I found that I didn't even close the door. The two
doors. Like nothing to be scared of. It's peace of mind.
It's peace of mind. So the hard thing there, you can cope with it now.
And what are the difficult things? The cold.
The code.
Yeah, the code. Please leave my video. No, I'm a good girl. I don't do things like that. Leave me alone.
The code, that one is normal now. The code you cover yourself with duvet now. Buy all those
TOG duvets.
All those TOG, all those milligrams or something.
I know. Just so you can
in a few months, like you look.
I think this time last year when we came, we were shivering, wearing winter jackets.
And it's cold like this.
But now it's actually cold. And look at me, I'm wearing a very short short. I can't show you guys the short. But what am I wearing? A net top. And I'm wearing socks. That's all I'm wearing. Like it's so. We have adapted to the weather a lot more, than when we came.
I think it's just the me, like I've never worked for anyone before.
And now you have to work for people.
I have to go for interview.
Now you have a boss.
So I have to take people and bury them.
Oh my God, I know. That's
the hardest part for me. Like that.
It's the hardest part. We both didn't work for anybody in Nigeria. We had our business.
Never
ever have we worked for people in Nigeria. So like, it's a crazy transition. Now I have a boss. My manager will tell me things, and I'm like, wow. Now it's not your fault. It's me that I had my own employees, but it's all for the best. I'll still pick this over being a CEO in Nigeria.
I'm telling you. The first week you arrive like the honeymoon phase.
The honeymoon phase.
And after like 2 weeks, your eye open like, hey, it's called like you.
When you start applying for jobs and getting love letters, you know what they call love letters?
I was still very lucky.
Unfortunately, our friend that called us now is the one that calls it love letter. You say, I don't collect plenty love letter today. Love letter, it means like plenty rejections, 20 rejection emails.
But I think after 5-6 months, but some people are still regretting why some people are happy. So in this life, no balance.
Yeah, actually.
But for us, it's been very good,
I think it has, because we came with a very positive mindset. We came with positive, and before I came, we just didn't come because our friends were leaving or people were leaving, or hey, people are leaving to the UK. Yeah, let's go to the UK. We sat down. We mapped out a plan. There was a plan from Nigeria. We knew what we're going to do 6 months in. We knew the goal we needed to eat 6 months in. We knew it, and we eat it that same 6 months. Yes, we did. Was it 6 months or 8 months? In 8 months, we eat that goal. By 6 months, I was already very certain. And in 8 months, we eat that goal, and that's why we can actually say good things about relocating right now. Okay. So if you just came in here, please, I want you to map out a plan. How are you going to continue to live in the UK? Don't just. So many people are experiencing that pressure now because 1 year in the UK, when you apply for a master's degree for 1 year, they give you a visa for 16 months, right? 12 months for the duration of your course and 4 months extra, right? That's 16 months. If you don't know what you are doing for that 16 months, and God help you don't pass your course and you cannot do post-study work visa, you are going back to Nigeria. So you need to just know exactly what you're doing so that you have a smooth transition. It will help your peace of mind. It will help your settlement a lot. So secondly, what other question do I have for you?
I think the school too. Forgot about the school. The university have their own.
Yes,
their own kind of.
I'm still coming there, baby. So you studied for 1 year, and you are rounding up your you are rounding up your course this month of September. How was your study like? Tell them. The last time we did a video about our car, somebody said that you should tell them how your study year was like in Swansea University. Don't lie. Say the truth.
But I'm a student ambassador.
Yes, he's a student ambassador in Swansea, so he has to package it, deliver it. Then what? Is that not why you say you're student ambassador?
I'm a staff of the university, so but the truth is, let me just be honest, it's like roller coaster. Roller coaster, because the first year, these guys they know how to send some kind of email that can make it. See, I remember one of the email I got one crazy email at 1 a.m. I was like,
should we just tell them what the email is? Should we tell them?
Yes, now.
Yeah, let's tell them now. There's no rush.
I had misconduct in one of my courses, and
explain how the misconduct came about. Explain yourself. Let me explain it. See my husband. You just be talking like this.
No, you have to.
Let me do my own explanation.
It's small. Suspense.
Suspense.
I'm storyteller here.
Okay, sorry, sir.
So I think I had my assignment, or I'll call it the exam. I went to give my assignment to someone to check for plagiarism. So I think the system said my work, and you're not supposed to give someone your work. Then school just, I think 96%. That stuff was crazy, man.
I'll still reiterate that thing. So the first assignment he did, his lecturer told him that he did good, he passed it. But then the next assignment, you should watch out for plagiarism. Okay, what is plagiarism? Of course, you guys know what plagiarism is by now, but I'll just give you a brief explanation. If plagiarism means taking articles from Google or different online platforms and putting them together and not paraphrasing it properly, or not referencing it properly, and now making it your own work. That's what plagiarism is. So it was warned that plagiarism was a little high, but it wasn't high enough for a misconduct. So the next time he needs to watch out. So the next time after I finished his set of assignments, 3 assignments, and it was not just assignment, it was like exam, because they don't do exam, they do what was it called? Is it what's that thing called again? It's still coursework.
It's still assessment.
I know, but you essay. Yes, they write 2,500 words, 3,000 words.
It's 3,500.
3,500 words essay. That's what their exam is. Okay, so he did the 3 exams, and then this time around he sent it to his friend because they have access to Turnitin. Swansea University will not give you access to Turnitin. Other universities give access. Swansea University will not give you access. You guys don't understand what it means, because Swansea University, they claim to be very high rated, so they want your study year to be difficult. People should suffer. Sorry, I cannot thank you. So I'm just saying, other universities, like University of Hull, my sister-in-law is there. She has access to Turnitin. So many people they have access to Turnitin, but Swansea did not give them access. So he sent the assignment to his friend that his school has access, and they checked the assignment to check for plagiarism, and everything was great. He submitted, not knowing that Turnitin already saved his assignments. So by the time his lecturer checks to mark it,
it's automatic now.
100%.
No, 96%. You know, when
similarity.
It's a letter they will send to you.
So in the midnight, they just sent him message, email. You have been allegedly plagiarism.
No, academic misconduct.
They can't even use your email.
If you're found guilty,
you will be expelled.
Expulsion.
My sisters and my brothers. It was you say you'll be expelled. Money, it is finished. That was one of the craziest time I had in this 1 year. We are reliving our 1 year experience for you people. It was one of the craziest time. I'm telling you. So they told us to send an email to explain ourselves. And if our explanation is himself rather, but we are both in this together.
Ourselves,
yes, to yourself. How do you not give your friend that if his explanation is not concrete enough, you face panel. Panel means lecturers will sit down like this to not start debating your matter if you are going to
you can face panel and you not be found guilty, but the cocoa is
it's just a crazy rigorous process that will just make you scared. Your academic year, you don't want anything to destroy it.
That baby friend of mine said she wanted to jump out of the window.
It was crazy.
She was frustrated. She had to,
it's too mad because your school is tied to your stay in the UK. If school expels you, you're going back to Nigeria. All the 30-something million you've spent, Igbo. It's a bad thing, you know. So it was crazy. So immediately, what we did, I sent a message to my pastor in the church here, and I explained to him, because he schooled here 12 years ago. He has graduated. He's already a citizen. He's settled here, you know, so he understands this whole thing. And we have lecturers in our church as well, professors. Yes, and one of the professors is also part of the academic misconduct team, so he understands how to answer them, what to tell them, and everything. So after I sent the message to the pastor said, he sent me the man's number and told me to call him and explain to him. So I called him first thing in the morning, the man, and I told him, I said that this is what have happened. What should we do? And he told me, he said, honestly, be very, very honest. Don't say you are not at fault. Don't do like this. Don't write in your email like this is not, I understand. Just say come clean, say it, and tell them that you will not do it again. Apologize sincerely and tell them you will not do it again. Show them evidence that you sent it to your friend. Show them evidence that you did everything yourself. So we screenshotted the place, the Microsoft Word, how we did the assignment, how many hours we spent on the assignment. We showed everything. We put all the evidence there, and we now started waiting. Shasha, 3 months later, 3 or 4 months later.
Almost 5 months.
No, it was 4 months later. 4 months later, we heard back from the team, and they said that they've done their investigation, and he had been found not guilty, without any charge, without anything. They didn't find him guilty, and he passed all the assignments. He passed everything, and in fact, he had a B, I think. He passed the assignment, and I'm just like, Jesus, thank you, Father. You know, because once you have 3 plagiarism strikes in Swansea, you are going home.
What's the law?
1, they'll still forgive you maybe to fail you and do it again. I think 2, they'll still forgive you.
Like that one can become commission, because.
But the 3 assignment plagiarism, you are going back to your country. So that was a crazy time for us, but I'm just thankful that God brought us out of that safely. Right? That's another thing. This man, we've had to cancel and redo. That's why I don't like bringing this much to my channel. You don't be stressing me. So yes, for the past 1 year, I was working in the UK been like for you. What do you think working in the UK is like? You know, so many people have like this thing on TikTok that will say UK bang 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 bang. What they expect, what I saw, what I ordered, what I got.
I'll say it in pidgin just in case. You see, before when I first worked, you know, I've not worked before like for anyone. I just found that I've been lucky. I've worked like I've changed job. I changed job anyway. But the issue here, I found that even the one I was thinking was easy when I was working with the. I don't remember.
No.
Yeah, when I was working with like
different companies,
even as a staff of the school itself.
It's still not being
like as a master student. I just feel that this place here, every couple, every time here counts. You know, when you had a store in Nigeria and you have your sales girl there, even though nobody's coming in, you can just chill and be.
And just sit down, pressing your phone.
But in UK here, nothing beside them. See, I think I worked with system. That the one that shocked me, I was working with system data. They say I know go sit down, so I go to press the computer.
You have to be on your feet.
Like using laptop standing, like this will be quick.
Yeah. You understand what it is.
But
like the thing about it is it's
there's dignity here, so
there's dignity in labor.
It's like your strength. If you know you have strength, if you know it's machine, you know. If you know it's retail,
it's true. If you know it's machine, you can do.
To work, anything,
go and do your.
But everything they face will. You know, people used to get it wrong. You're a student, so any job you are doing, just a part time. You're working as a student.
Yeah.
That phase will pass.
It will pass.
Then when you are done, my only issue then I ask you are done with school, you have a master's, and you still going to do all those jobs. And also, you are still doing.
Yeah, I understand what it is. No, don't worry. I understand what it is.
As a student, even though you watch movies, you see people working in.
Yeah, if you're a student, you have just 20 hours to work part time. So like anything you can get your hands on, definitely do.
Just follow your pride and just. Everything face with part. Like me now, I feel that don't pass for me. So for
me, I work full time.
Yeah, you're the luckiest person. Yeah.
What do you mean? Me, I work full time.
One job.
And the job I started with is still what I'm doing till now, and I'm not living there for a long time, for a while,
like
you know.
Years.
What do you mean? God forbid. But you know, it's a job that I really like. I'm blessed. I have great colleagues, great bosses. Of course, every job has its own perks. It's not always better. It's not always easy. You know that your job should have parts that you enjoy and parts that you hate. You know, so. Yeah, every job, there has to be a balance to it. But I think the work culture here in the UK is you have to put in your hours. If you're working 8 hours in a day, 12 hours, 24 hours, those hours will count, okay? You have to work. There's nothing like, I'm just going to work today, I'm just going to sleep. You be work. Even if you're not working, you have to pretend like you're working. That's how the UK is. But the great thing is, you don't have to pursue anybody for your salary. The date your salary is coming in is the date is coming in. All your bonuses will come in. Your leaves, your annual leaves, you're going to get everything. Nobody's going to cheat you. At least you know that you are working and you are making the money, you know. So that's the good part about it. What else do they need to know? For the past 1 year, how has it been? Okay, you answered this, but for me, I think it's been really great. It's been a learning curve. We've been through like ups and downs, and now like I think the first 6 months is like the most chaotic, where you don't really know what you're supposed to do. You're just doing bad.
Some people still chaotic. Some people like I still coming, still complaining.
And some people 1 year later is still chaotic. That's why I said you have to come in with a plan. Please come in with a plan. After school, what are you going to do? Are you paying for post-study? Post-study is now £2,000 plus. So if you're a family of 3 like us,
but it will be
official. If you're a family of 3 like us, you're paying over £6,000 for post-study work visa, and you have to pass all your courses for you to even be able to get that post-study work visa. You know, what is your plan? Are you going to like try to get a job with sponsorship from a company to keep you? I think that's honestly the best.
And you should not be too comfortable. Like, you know, over here you see the guys over here, they can work 15, 18 years. I think maybe because of being an entrepreneur, like, so you should always want more. If I'm working somewhere, I'm only to applying and I'll change.
It's always changing jobs.
I'm always changing jobs because
I'm never satisfied. And even me, that I'm in one job and I like the job, I'm upskilling, right? I'm taking courses. Yes, I'm promoted. I'm taking courses to do to get to like the next level, the next step. So, don't just stay stuck in one position because you are just enjoying the pounds. You're like, should be this pounds, this is particular amount of money in naira, 5 million. Can you come million per month? You're like, oh, I just want to stay here, I'm not moving again. No, you should always strive to do better, right? Okay. What else?
I think
what else they need to know?
I think if you are single coming here, just my advice is to get a shared apartment because this place, a lot of people have been depressed though.
Like we have friends that it's not usually very easy for them because they are single people.
Because there are times, especially when you come in like study like school power like this. It's not very, very easy. Like, it's not easy.
Especially when you are single, there's nobody to tell your story. Sometimes my mom will send me videos of his lecturers. Like, he can't even hear what they are saying. You don't tell me, say, baby, I don't know what they talk. I say, you go there. You need this.
I haven't said many today.
I know. Because he's state ambassador. If not, he'll scatter Swansea bomb. But it's being like that. It's doing.
My point is, so she just get a shared apartment, have neighbors, good guys to talk to, and if you're married with your wife, thank God for my wife, I'm married with a good wife.
Oh, so you're looking at the camera now. Are you shy? You're looking at that. Look at the camera now.
It's emotional.
No, look at so you are not used to saying emotional things. Camera. Look at the camera. Tell them.
Okay. I'm very lucky. I married a very good wife, not because you're here. She made everything easy for me. Like being a student, your income. You start 20 hours and she's working full time. Calm down and relax.
My flowers.
She made everything sweet. Like we never had any issue with money. Never had it. And I think because when we're in Nigeria, back in Nigeria, I think our relationship is like brother and sister. We don't have issue. We don't do those master and sleep.
We are friends.
We don't do men do enter kitchen. Me, I like to cook.
Bro.
I like to cook. I like to do like in fact, so it's normal. So everything has been very smooth because I've had stories. I've seen people that.
So please, if you are here with your wife or your husband, whoever is a student, whoever is a dependent, whoever is working full time and making more money, please, both of you have to be in sync.
Some people just say people like this now. We use the word but some people just say people like this. Their head on.
They don't scatter. So he's a good man too. At least you didn't do anything wrong.
They toast me.
Leave me.
Yeah, you too.
Leave me, Joe. So what am I saying?
Actually, leave me, Joe.
Leave me, babe. I'm serious.
Yeah,
See, on this channel, I don't do love things. I do seriousness things.
They say I don't like
husband. Oh gosh. Right. What am I saying? So if you're coming here with your partner, please, if you are the dependent, both of you have to work hand in hand. If you don't work in sync, you guys will not achieve a lot. I'm telling you. Somebody needs to be ready to stay with the children. Somebody needs to go to work, and when the person from work is back, the other person needs to go to work. Both of you, it's a synergy. Both of you have to connect. This is the place you have to be the closest when you are abroad. Because if you start cheating on your wife, you start seeing,
or the wife starts cheating,
or you go people, or the wife starts cheating, because why women cheat too, or the wife starts cheating on the husband, or because let's say the husband is dependent now, I'm the student, you are making so much money, you don't want to pay for, like, you don't want to pay bills because you're making much money, you're like, you to go and work. Don't do those things.
Some people want their wife, they don't want their wife to grow. Some they say, okay, don't work here. I don't know,
because they believe that the UK is for women.
I'll work.
Yeah, like the UK is for women and children. Like women and children, they are highly prioritized. I think everywhere in the Western world, UK, Canada, US, if a woman just calls the policeman and says, my husband gave me a slap, they will not even confirm if it's true or not. They will first send the husband out first. Before they will tell the husband to first leave before they start doing any investigation or anything about your child. So I think some men just believe that if their wife is independent and she has so much money, she'll start doing like this. So they prefer that she should not do it. I've seen so many. So they prefer that she should just sit down at home so that she will not have financial power to come and start doing like this. But if it doesn't make
financial
sense.
Financial
freedom, yes, baby. It doesn't make any sense. Now you could still suffer. It takes two to achieve anything in this country.
Yes, so
I'm telling you, it takes two. It takes a couple.
And the one that is planning the if I enter UK like this, I won't give my bill. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't see.
You guys don't do it.
If it happen, maybe from Nigeria,
maybe by mistake.
God will help you.
But with everything you have, avoid pregnancy the first year. Avoid it with all your might, because if you try it, you won't be able to make enough money to settle down. Except, we have friends that you don't need to work. Some people don't need to work. Some people, you came with money from your account is screaming with money. And when I'm talking money, I'm talking 50 million, 100 million, I'm talking 10 million, not 20 million. I'm talking money. If you have good money, get pregnant, have triplets, none of my business. But if you know that you have to come here and you have to work,
I'm talking to people like 50 million and
below. So
below.
If you have to, because your money, your naira in pounds is like this, it's chicken money. So if you know you have to come here and work, avoid pregnancy with everything you have, at least till you settle down, till you're on a work visa, till you're in a more balanced phase, or else you will hey God. I'm telling you, it takes two to work. Even as I'm working full time, my husband still needs to work. See that 20 hours, he still needs to do a lot of things.
You need to go. You need to see.
No, I'm glad that you can work full time.
See, so I've seen many people that just came from Nigeria. It's just like your land of honey. I said, you're fresh. I
said, God, oh gosh. But the thing is, as a couple, you have an upper hand. If you guys are two, it makes sense, especially when you start working full time. Both of you can work full time and earn more. It's going to help the household. It will help your future plans. You guys can save towards buying a house. You can save towards buying a better car. You can save towards doing big things when you both are two. But if it's just one person working, it won't help. So if you are there and you are saying your wife shouldn't work, except you have plenty money. If you don't have this kind of money I've mentioned, don't tell your wife not to work. Don't tell her to sit down at home. Even with your plenty money, you still need money.
We have one that have plenty money. When you want to change apartment now, you don't have a credit history. You don't have anything. So
exactly. You still need to work because you need to have credit history. This country is credit run. You need to work. At least ILR, in 5 years, when you're about to file for your permanent residency, you need to show bills that you've been paying. You need to show history of yourself. Don't just sit down at home and be sleeping and waking up because your husband said you should not work. It doesn't doesn't make sense.
If you want to buy a house, drop down payments. They even ask
it's
you.
the both
they
people.
will even ask you, how do you get this money? Like
exactly, you have to explain.
I saw someone I watched on YouTube. She said they declined the
house offer.
Yeah, because
he could not explain the source of the income. You will explain it. You explain it to the bank giving you the mortgage. Evidence was there. Oh my gosh. So what have we regretted doing in the past 1 year? What are the decisions we made earlier that we are not happy?
My regret is not coming early enough.
That's the only regret you have.
No, serious, because I have my clique in Nigeria now. Shout out to my guys.
Yeah.
So like we are businessmen. We know our body just to.
My husband, he'll be preaching for you. Say, I cannot get paid only 12 times a year.
Yeah.
Let me finish. Let me tell you what my husband does in Nigeria. Hey, he'll be entrepreneur. He'll tell you how can I live to get paid only 12 times a year? I'm a businessman. My dad was a pastor. Going for a trip, and this guy
he
got kidnapped.
Not like kidnapper, blah blah.
They almost kidnapped him.
And trying to escape, and he fell, and Nigeria.
That was when he fell sick.
He was alive for
immediately.
alive for 3 days.
Transferring from hospital to hospital. Hospital do not have oxygen.
Even the one he registered. So that thing triggered me, like, if the whole pastor of Pastor Church, they can do this kind of thing for pastor. So who I be like?
I understand.
So that's what just triggered
safety.
My brother and I were just.
And it wasn't just him. I don't.
My brother,
his elder brother, and him.
Just move straight. Because that stuff. If I wasn't married, then I was down. Like I had my lowest moment. Like
the worst moment.
So
that was when it just because my destiny was abroad.
So I came in.
It has been abroad.
So I came in with that ginger. Like even though like I just even do anything going on. Okay, I just need to just have peace of mind.
So at that time, he just wanted to separate anything from being in that country. He just wanted to leave. So me, I've wanted to travel abroad since, but he has not. He doesn't even want to hear it. No. But as soon as that happened, and I just saw, okay, what's the next thing? Should we just leave? Should we just travel abroad? Should we just go out and start all over? And in fact, he didn't even argue. We said, what's the process? Let's do it. The peace of mind, the safety,
Imagine,
security.
I've been driving here since I've been driving here now almost
8 months.
Almost 8 months now. And I've never been stopped for once.
For no reason.
Like, if you're tired, just go down like this. You just carry phone. You can even call police.
Call the emergency. Yeah.
No emergency. Police will come. Fix your. See my guy tired now.
This country going on. You say police is your friend. Police is your. When you see police on the road, you have peace of mind. I don't know about some parts in England though, but in Wales there, like
in Wales,
you see
police, you'll be happy, safe. You won't be happy. Look at that last time I was lost. The first time I came here, the guy crossed and me. I said, I know you are lost, and they will help you.
And they will help you. Yeah, I remember that guy.
They give back to me. I still play like that. They fear. All those things don't make sense.
You can't wear your ring like this in Nigeria.
No, this is my wife.
Yeah, my wife. I like you to. It's my job. So you guys.
I thought they say, hey, this man.
No, if you travel now, you wear your ring.
We happy them now.
I know.
I'm 15 years old.
No. I like earrings. I just like earrings. I do. I like it when a man wears a earring, when a man wears a chain.
No, that chain.
It's not wearing it now because I'll still buy it for you.
Not for me.
I don't want to buy any. I want to buy a proper tiny high carat chain. Let me finish. And I like tattoos as well, but he's not listening to me to do tattoos.
No, I like tattoo.
I do. I like it. Man of God. Doesn't that mean not tattoo?
NLP, NAPCD, CDZ.
Oh my God! Don't mind us. This video is just cruised. Okay, so lastly, what would you advise people that just came in? Because I know that families will not be coming in from next year anymore. UK have said they cannot come in. So but for people that are ready, that just came in now, fresh people that just came into Swansea, what's your advice for them? Going, hey, another one we didn't mention. Sorry, before the advice, EE.
No, you cannot hold on now. You have a brand. You're a brand.
So I cannot spoil them.
Don't just spoil people. Just any contracts.
Those people did me bad.
No, don't say any contract you want to sign. You just really properly. Everyone can make that mistake. Yeah.
Any phone contract.
Yeah, everyone can make that mistake. So it's normal.
So I should not open their bomb.
Okay.
What advice do you give the people that are just coming into Swansea?
You know me. If you
tell them what they should do. How
hold
they
on
should
now.
navigate
Let me talk now.
Sorry,
my first name is Daniel, but if you go to Swansea and say Toby, my middle name, like almost everybody that come to school here, they know me because of I have information.
So always willing to help people.
I'm always willing to help people, and I also do research. So
it's very popular.
So the best thing, first thing I need to just do your research. No, like my wife said, give yourself 6 months. if it's post-study, you want to become a manager, but just give yourself targets
and work crazily
have
to achieve
the right clique of people, because you cannot stay here alone. There are some people here, I've seen many people here that they are it like this. They have boys in their armpits. They have boys in their armpits.
You cannot, like the saying goes, surround yourself with winners. Don't surround yourself with people that are always complaining.
We have the right people.
Some people hate this UK. I'm telling you. Some people tell you, I regretted I came here. I sold on my things. I sold on my life to be here, and I hate this place. Some people hate it too. So don't surround yourself with people like that.
There's no job. It's a lie. There's nothing like there's no job anywhere. Fine, it's hard to get. But you know it will come here.
Yes, now if you apply to like 50 jobs,
50.
There's no way one will not call you. There's no way.
And if you are doing what you're not happy, everybody understands.
It's a phase.
It's a phase. One day,
even if you're not happy with your job right now, it's a phase. Keep doing it.
I discovered that there's nothing like confirmed job here. If you get a 50k job, the person that they're paying 25k can do extra shift and get 50k also.
Yeah, I mean, we mean 50k like 15,000 pounds per year.
Yeah,
that's what we mean.
So the goal is just to be happy. Like when I've worked in everything, people say you're lucky, but I was not happy there. I had to live there.
Yeah, he has worked in so many places that he has left.
I don't waste time. I've broken record. I've worked for 20 days before. I've worked 15 days. I've worked 30 days. I'll just leave. Because I know who I am now. Christ, I don't. God inside me now. How far? You can't cock me.
You cannot be touching me. You cannot be talking to me.
You cannot be doing one thing. You want to show me that because you are green, me and purple. You can't do that one for me. You can't show me that one. So let me know. Come on.
I get option.
I'm not hungry. Don't do that one for me. There's one that me arrive when they like this.
Sure.
The one that.
Very good. That story will still tell you. It's the worst job my God has ever done.
The job is soft.
It's the worst job anybody can do. No, not like the job is software, but working for those people.
Hey, Jesus
terrible, man. Terrible people.
But everything, thank God, Sha.
You all work together for your good.
Now I can look at me now, smiling now. I don't need fresh back small. So wait.
Give them advice. So yeah, you never finish advice.
The advice, like I said, just do your research, and anything you're facing now, it will end. Forget it. So I know sometimes it's not easy. The school fees, the rent, everything. Just
the cold.
The country itself sometimes
depressing.
How do you feel a lot of mental health this thing here?
If you don't have a partner,
if you look at a friend of mine just left here now, my guy. Have people that won't judge you, that when you feel like you want to get to that phase of
go to their house, visit them, go out with them,
just close your door,
surround yourself with positive
people. Guys, stay 1 or 2 days. Yeah.
His friend could come here and stay for 2 days because he knows that we are positive people. No matter what he's going through, we'll always uplift him and say, see, you go do alright, you go do fine. You know,
anything you just have fun.
You can do.
A lot of people here just they start doing like sorry to say, I'll use the word the way I don't can let me not use that word. Just come in and everything just walk.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
a lot of people are going through that. Like they are working 7 days a week.
And that 7 days a week, no off, nothing. They're never enjoying the country. They say tomorrow everybody go back to your place, so they never have one thing to say.
To say that I've lived in this
country.
So
enjoy that moment because time is like
work and balance.
Life is very short.
Yeah, at least work 5 days a week and live the 2 days rest.
7 days, maybe according to
yeah. There's some times that you're free. Go out with your family. If you're single, just go somewhere. Go for shows.
Go to other countries.
Go to other places. Go to England. Go to Scotland. Go to London, Birmingham. Go to different places. You know, don't just keep working. It's not advisable.
Yes, no.
It's not advisable.
Enjoy that moment.
Enjoy it. And
I think I met one elderly man. I think that last time, like alumni, and he said one of his regrets is when he came here to study. I think he has spent like 30 years. They said he didn't explore anyway. He was just focused on book only. And at the end, I have the grade. He's not even doing the job so that he didn't explore. He not started working in one place.
We've even heard stories that people just fall down at work and die. Haven't you heard?
Yes, now.
One woman that was doing your course.
A lot of people, because of family, don't say those things. People will slum here.
Because you can't, because I think when you calculate the money, you're like, if I go to work today, I'm going to make in Naira.
Some people want to pay their school fees now.
But there's no issue.
Because of the rates.
I understand.
So you don't blame anyone here, but just have fun, Sha. That's cool.
Try and integrate, like,
and if that UK depression breeze blow, look for someone to call.
And you have God, pray, worship.
The breeze will that wind will blow.
It will blow. Even for you that you're married,
no matter you're strong,
some days you're like, oh God, why am I working? What's the reason? You know, but eventually
I ain't trying to just do everything fast. Like if you're driving, because like driving test. Once you have driver license here,
it's very easy for you to get.
I don't know.
And you get sponsorship
you apply
as well.
for a assistant manager role now. They'll put driving is essential.
Yeah.
They want to be sure that you can close, can come early. Just
especially if you're on call, so that you can get to work early. There's no excuse of I tried to get the bus did not come. So they want you to drive.
Do everything at the right time when your mate are doing it. Because if I didn't do this stuff when I was in Beck House, I would not do anything.
You wouldn't have done it because we had like a community of friends in Beck House.
We had people that were trying. When you feel say, this one will tell you the scope. So everything runs well. So
it makes sense. Just
makes sense,
build yourself around people that are positive, you know.
Then
make sure you get information.
If you're a Christian, don't be saying I don't want to stay with Nigerian people. That community
is necessary.
Shout out to our church here.
Yeah, our church. We attend RCCG.
Nothing like that. Really, once a week, I go to once in a week.
You see your people.
You see your people. It makes you feel like you're in Nigeria.
Yeah, so
you're a Muslim.
You cannot be seeing
they have Swansea mosque also.
Yeah, if you're a Muslim too, go there. Build a community with your Nigerians, with Africans, meet people. Those people, they are going through what you are going through as well, and they have information to help you. You
can't do it alone in this country. You need information to succeed. That's the best.
Yeah, you do. You need information. So many job opportunities that you hear within that church, within that mosque, that you not hear outside. Okay, so try to integrate. Okay, I think we've given enough information, right?
Yeah,
we've given enough information, and we are here. If you have any other question that you want to ask, leave it in the comment section below. Thank my husband for coming today, because he hardly comes, because he'll just talk. He's trying.
I'm trying. I know.
And today you even talked a lot, though. I'm shocked. I know.
You know when your mind don't dare to speak, don't dare.
Husband, we're going to sit down. Oh gosh, this guy. Because we both didn't go anywhere today. We are at home. We didn't go to work, so we are chilling. That's why we look settled like this, because we didn't go.
We're chilling. See UK. See, there's light to that off light. Natural light to the use, guy. Nigeria will say never don't give us light.
No, they give me light, but the bill.
When you see the meter running, meter is running like say you buy for like just run more. See, this country just teach you how to enjoy
enjoy minimalism.
See, I was playing game. I look at I'm not playing how many hours now.
It's true. You check hours of playing game and off it. There has to be hours allocated to TV.
If you have a big TV, they don't want to chop like so.
Yeah, I know.
But not much. I just go with the flow. Everything.
Yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching up until this point. I fulfilled my promise, and I've come back to you guys 1 year later to tell you everything that we've learned. Please, one more time, make AY the sun shine. That's the mistake many people are making, and they are regretting it right now. They didn't take steps earlier. Now they have like 2-3 months left on their visas, and they don't know what to do. They are scared of going back to Nigeria, and they don't even know the next step. So please don't be like them. Don't waste time. Start looking for your sponsorship from now. Start applying to jobs. If your dependent is certified enough to apply to jobs, give them sponsorship. Apply now. If you have to do if you are going to work in healthcare, because healthcare is the one giving sponsorship, and you don't need so much certification. If you know what you are doing, apply to companies that sponsor. Try to apply now.
I have like a lot of people that we came in together.
Yeah, they are not doing healthcare. We have one in bank, an engineer that got sponsorship. Good money. We have someone in the bank as well.
He got sponsorship with just a computer degree.
Yeah. He get sponsorship. So it doesn't have to be only healthcare. There are so many other places. Just start now, so by the time your visa is expiring, you have already switched, and you are not even bothered about going to Nigeria. You are not scared of your visa expiring. That is what has helped us. You cannot make that mistake of wasting time. Okay.
And if you want to know whether Ofe has been sponsored, let's have 1 million views. And I'll try and
okay, if you want to know the decision we made, if you took post-study work visa, because it has to be like you have to sit down and decide.
Or maybe we are going back to Nigeria.
You can.
Or I want to go back to Ghana.
You that. Go away. So thank you guys for watching. I've said this, thank you guys for watching like 3 times. Thank you guys. You don't do. Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Don't worry, drop it. I'm going to answer it in the comment section, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Of course, not with this man again, because hardly will he come. No. Bye, guys. Baby, see my skin is popping.
See me when you sing.
Bye.
Bye.
He'll start feeling himself.